So we're almost finished our trivia program. The last thing I want you to think about and to add to your program is the ability for your player to play again. You're telling them the right answers. You're telling them something interesting about your topic. So they should be able to learn and get a better score second time around. So let's look at how you would do that. I'm going to share my screen. So we've got our 5 questions, we've got the score, and now, how do you get it to loop? Well, at the very end, we've got a final statement here saying, hope you enjoyed playing insect trivia. That's what I have in mind. Actually, I'll just take this out just so it doesn't add to the jumble. Okay, and we gave a different message based off of the score, but let's say before we say, I hope you enjoyed, let's say at this point, we want to loop back. There's something called a while loop. And what we want to do is while the player wants to keep playing, let them play. So I'm going to add a play again variable. Okay, so I'm going to ask the user, would you like to try again? And I'm going to indicate that he should just type in a Y or an N. So I'll put YN in brackets after. And that way we're just going to check for the Y or the N. Now, if he wants to play again, so if it equals yes, or play again equals an uppercase yes, I'm just going to put a whole bunch of blank lines so it makes it look like kind of the screen is cleared. So that would be a \n. And since the asterisk operator is overloaded, when I say times 20, what it means is print that out 20 times, and the \n is a blank line. Okay, so that should make it, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. That should make it look much nicer. So how do we actually loop back? Well, in Python, you may have noticed with the if structures that these indented lines make a difference. So at this point, these 3 are indented, so they happen under the else. This is not indented. It's not going to happen under the else. It's after this whole if structure. Notice the little gray line that goes down the edge here. Okay? So I'm going to indent most of my game. I'm not going to indent these 2 pieces because I don't want to say you'll be asked 5 questions because they already know that. So I'm going to indent this. So I highlight it all and I press tab. That indents it. And at this point, I'm going to say while play again is equal to yes, or play again is equal to uppercase yes, colon. So while we have yes, we want to play again, we're going to play the game. Some of you, I hope, are saying, but wait a minute, we don't even have play again when we're going from the beginning of the game. So I'm going to add play again to these starting values that I set up. And I'm going to say it's equal to yes right off the bat without even asking them. Because obviously if the game's running, they're going to want to play it. So it's not really a play again at the beginning, but they don't get asked the question until they reach the end. So Play again is Y. Let's see, does this run or have I forgotten something? I forgot something. This if structure down at the bottom. I forgot. I bet you like everybody noticed that but me. Run. Forgot something else? What's that mean? Play again is not defined. Did I spell it differently? Oh, that's an uppercase G. Oh, look at that. I didn't spell it the same way here. I have an uppercase G. Okay, I can fix my errors. I can do this. Try again. Okay, now we look like we're getting somewhere. So answering my questions, difference between a moth and a butterfly, one big thing is those antennae. Which of the following cool facts is not true? Well, I know that bees are not on every single continent because there are no bees in Antarctica. Crickets make their chirping sound. I think it's because they rub their wings together. And look at that, it is. All right, and I know I'm just going to pick A for the last two. A, oh, that would just happen to be right. I didn't even read it. And spot the insect. Wait a minute. A daddy long legs is not an insect. It's only one wrong. Would you like to play again? Yes. Okay, so 20 blank lines got me that much. I probably want to add more than 20. So I can see that 20 is not the best number here. So I'll have to play with that number and figure that out because there's 20 blank lines, but I can see the old game up here. Question 1 down here. Now, if I went through all these questions again, I'm just going to put C for everything because everybody knows C is always the right answer, right? Wow. Final score is 6 out of 5. How did I get 6 out of 5? That doesn't make sense. What did I do wrong? Well, if we go up and look, score is set to 0 here. But if we're playing the game, we loop back to this point. Score was already at 4. So I got 2 more for playing again, and that doesn't make sense. So I need to take this starting value and I need to move it into the looping section. So I'm going to put it in there. So now if I run again, so let's say I get 1 right, just pick all A's. There. Okay, my score is 1 out of 5. Play again? Yes. Okay, so let's get all A's again because I know that was 1 right. So A. And it says here, final answer is 1 out of 5. Excellent. So my score was set back to 0 when I started the game over again, which is something you have to make sure happens. And I got to play it again. If I want to test whether this will stop now, I'm going to say, no, I don't want to play again. And I have another mistake. If play again equals Y or play again. Oh, what, do you spot the error? Can you spot the error? I've done this before. Yes, the error is that G. How did I get an uppercase again? So it's important to test all the different things that you can do in your code. So if I say now no, now it says, I hope you enjoyed playing insect trivia, and it ended. Okay, so that's all there is to it. You have a while at the top with a condition. You make sure you reset the score, and you give them a chance to enter whether they want to play again or not. So when it goes back to test the condition, if the condition is not yes, then they jump right down to the next spot in the program that was not indented. So this print down here was not indented. And that's all there is to it. So if you have any trouble again, please let me know. Either send me an email or join the class on either Tuesday or Thursday, and I'll help you out. Not a problem. Good luck.